Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this exclusive AMA session in Crypto MA Lounge. I'm your host, Black Adam, and today we have Yamap from the Worldwide Token team with us, and the owner of this token, Daniel, will be joining us in the middle of this AMA very soon. So we're here to explore the depth of the exciting project. So let's get started. So without further ado, EMF, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you first to have you in our Crypto MA Lounge, and you give us your precious time. So thank you for joining us today. So before we delve into the nuts and bolts of Worldwide Token, could you please introduce yourself, the team behind Worldwide Token, and how you end up in the crypto world?
Sure, with pleasure. So my name is Yamap, and I'm the co-founder of the Worldwide Token. Alongside me, we have Daniel Prado, which is the founder and CEO, and his lovely wife, Mrs. Worldwide, which is also a co-founder. So we're three main core team members, and alongside us, we have an extensive team of now over 24 of people, including moderators, promoters, developers, project managers, so on and so forth, and ambassadors. Okay, there you go. My experience in crypto is from starts my sort of voyage in crypto starts from about 7-8 years ago, and my main focus has always been mining crypto, passive income, mining on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin even, and others. Okay, so that's my history there. I'm also the founder and CEO of the legendary Club NFT, the most selling NFT project on tofunft.com 3 months in a row, and a 14th wallet on the Vitruvia blockchain out of now I think it's 17,500 total wallets which have sacrificed for that blockchain, which we'll dive into a little bit later. Here's a little bit brief introduction about myself.
Okay, that's very impressive because you seem really an experienced person with the domain knowledge of everything. So I think the team with this kind of experience is really great. It's really necessary and backbone of any project. So you guys have a vast experience in this field. It's great that you guys are doing so great so far. So let's delve into Worldwide Token. So Worldwide Token has a unique tokenomics while I was reviewing it, and we had a conversation yesterday. I think that Worldwide Token has a unique tokenomic structure with regular rebases and an impressive APY of 77%. So how do these features benefit token holders, and what inspired this innovative approach? So tell us every exciting thing about Worldwide Token has to offer to our potential investors.
Sure, with pleasure. So first thing first, benefits. Usually cases when you acquire assets, whether it is in the stock market or in the there you go. Lost you for a second.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, Adam?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you. We just lost
Okay,
you
awesome.
for a second. Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm very disciplined. So you know, you can only lose me for 1 second. I'll be back the second after. All right. So listen up. Traditionally speaking, and in the real world, you know, you can buy stocks, right? You buy stocks, Apple stocks, Tesla stocks, Amazon stocks, and you buy them with, you know, the hope and perception that you will, in fact, you know, you buy it out of a speculative nature. The same way you buy, you know, Ethereum at $2,000 or Bitcoin at $27,000, with the hopes that this asset will 2x, 3x, 10x the next bull run or the next pump or whatever, right? You're always buying to sell it higher, make profit. Yes, that is normal. And this the same thing applies to the Worldwide Token, but actually much, much more. Mainly all these assets, you will never earn anything from it apart from that, buying and selling. In our case, with the worldwide token, you have inclusive economy of sharing. Sharing is caring, and in our circumstance, in our case, when you buy the worldwide token, in fact, you're able to claim world taxes, rebases, Bitcoin, Vitruvio from nodes, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more. Yes. So that is just a short, brief introduction about everything. You're able to, with what you own in world currently, I shared a screenshot just an hour ago, was like $35,000 has been claimed from the whirlpool since inception. In just 6 short weeks, the holders have been able to claim over $35,000. You buy the worldwide token, you go to the DApp, and, well, you claim your share of the circulating supply from the taxes that have been claimed, that have been accumulated over the 24-hour period. Okay? But let's dive deeper, right? Where did this start, and how did we kick it off? So there's
Yamap,
multiple ways.
Yamap, I'm sorry, I'm extremely sorry to interrupt you, brother. But you just said you sent a screenshot, but where did you send a screenshot?
No, brother. I sent earlier. I mean, I did a screenshot earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's
Yeah,
nowhere
sorry
I
to
can
interrupt you.
see
Go
the
on.
screenshot.
Okay. Go on, please.
But
Go on.
if you go to the website, you can see those figures. You go to the worldwidetoken.com, you can see the screenshot, the statistics on the Whirlpool claims. We've surpassed $35,000 since inception. Well, talking about inception. When was inception? Inception was, in fact, 6 weeks ago. We started and kicked off with Pink Sale. If you're all familiar with Pink Sale, is in fact a launch pad. Pink Sale is a launch pad. Pink Sale is a launch pad on multiple blockchains, including that of Binance Smart Chain. And, well, we were in fact able to launch on there, okay? And we launched there just that of 6 weeks ago. But we didn't just launch. We actually were able to beat the world record on Pink Sale, the fastest sellout in history on Pink Sale. And it happened in less than 7 seconds. That's right. We were able to sell out the entirety, or what they call the full amount, or what is it? The full amount of our raise, which we asked. Oh, Daniel's here. Awesome. I'm a little bit out of breath. Thank you. Adam, could you add Daniel, please?
Yes, I'm here. How good to see you all here.
Yeah, Daniel, it's great to see you here, and it's great that you and your wife both are working at this project and making it bullish. It's impressive.
Thank you so much. We are we're doing everything that we can to get the word out for this. We've done a lot of these AMAs with communities like yours, and we also are right at the very beginning of a big marketing campaign that's going to really, my hope is that we at the very least double what we have, which is only 419 holders right now. So everyone listening is getting in really super early on this. Being only not even 2 months old, we have a lot to offer with the worldwide token, being a rebasing token that also gives you a claim pool every single day that you can come in and add to your bag. And then, of course, the compound interest that you can get with this as well. It offers a lot. And then on top of that, we have the worldwide events that are going to be offering as gifts things like Bitcoin, which is going to be the primary gift that we give as, being an asset and revenue sharing protocol. That is what our intention is, to reward holders with the wonderful Bitcoin, which is obviously the most important of all the cryptocurrencies, being the one that started it all, the one that is the biggest one of them all, the most important one of the future. we want to be a part of that. And so we are offering that as part of what you can get as a worldwide token holder. And so we're at the very beginning of this. And right now, as I speak to you, we're in the process of formulating the marketing plan that's going to really start to get the word out. And what I'm hoping for is to, at the very least, double what we have in terms of holders, and hopefully more. But I want to be conservative and hope for at least double. Even then, we would only be at just over 800. So this is a great time for people to get in on this as we continue to get even bigger. I mean, only being at 400 holders right now, even at 800, if we were to double, that's still very, very, very light. And this is not the beginning or end. I mean, my intention is to make this grow as big as possible. So yeah, your listeners are and your community is very much welcome to be a part of ours. Go to theworldwidetoken.com. You can join our Discord and all of our channels. My channel is Daniel Prado Worldwide on YouTube, so you can get going on looking at all the videos and all the lives that I do every single day, talking about this and other things, so that you can get more comfortable and more knowledgeable about what it is that we're doing. And everyone's welcome, obviously. We just got off another AMA on another Telegram community, and now we're here again. So our focus is there, our drive is there to try to make this as big and as best as possible. So we welcome you all here, and thanks for having us on to listen to us talk about it more.
Yeah, it's our pleasure, Daniel, and uh, I recommend people to go to the website, the worldwidetoken.com, and also watch the YouTube videos, and make sure you guys are going to the right hyperlink. It is the worldwide token, not only the worldwide token, because I see when there is a potential project being launched or is already launched, these scammers just buy the domains or create a fake name of their websites, and they just scam people. So I think it's necessary for everybody to make mayors and to see if you guys are going to the right website and copying the right contract address. And yeah, Daniel, it's great to have you here. So Yamap, you were telling us something about worldwide token, the benefits people can get. So maybe you can keep on with your conversation that where you left previously.
Sure.
Yeah. So, oh, go ahead, you Matt.
Yeah, you can go ahead, Daniel. It's fine. Up to you.
So with what it is that you're buying when you have the worldwide token, there's this wonderful idea of being able to give gifts in terms of assets and revenue sharing. But you could just go out and do that yourself, right? Like you could just go out and buy Bitcoin. I mean, of course you could do that. But what we do here is, I've created this project, this token that is giving you an opportunity at passive income in a token that is in no way going to ever be getting out of control in terms of its circulating supply, which some of your listeners and members might know about rebasing and how in the past with other projects it has been a failed experiment, right? And the reason why that has been the case is because the amount that was given in terms of an APY was just irresponsible. And so what would end up happening is those projects would end up having tokens that would get out of control in terms of circulating supply. So, somebody might start off with, let's say, 1,000 tokens, and then by the end of the year, they have 1 million tokens. And what does that do to the price? It really puts a strain on price, right, per token. What we did here, though, is we did some different fundamentals and different mechanics to help in terms of the circulating supply actually not getting out of control, and actually being more appropriate, still being able to add to your bag, while at the same time all of this is happening, the actual supply can go down. Now, there are times where the supply will go up when we do what's called boom events, like we just went through what's called boom month. In the month of September, everybody's bag went up by 1% per day, and every holder who holds tokens by 1%, their bag increased. And then on top of that, they got to claim from a pool, the worldwide pool. And then on top of that, they got to experience the compound effect. And all of those things did add to our supply, but we went from 85,000 to 172,000. And that sounds like a lot, but it actually is very, very little, as I'm sure that many of your members know. But the reason why we did that was because we wanted to try to follow the interest in what's going on here. And as we grow, I thought it was appropriate to bring up the circulating supply, so that, if we get to the point where we have, thousands and thousands of holders, which is what our intention is, the price can get pretty high, and so we all like that, of course, as current holders. I mean, I'm not a holder, neither is Max, Mrs. Worldwide. We don't hold any tokens at all as a holder. We don't ever, and we didn't allocate ourselves any, and we never will. But for the holders, we all want the price to go up. We wanted to do it in a way that's going to be also enticing for people to want to come on, right? If it gets to a point where it gets really high, we might not get anybody that wants to buy in at the top, So we want to try to play this in a way that, along with the holders, along with the growth, so does our supply. And there's a way that we can do that by actually controlling that percentage per day. And right now it came back down to 0.1566% after the boom month. We started with 0.1566%, went into boom month, came out of boom month, and now we're at 0.1566% per day. In the future, I plan on doing more boom events where it would be boom weekend, boom week, boom holiday, whatever we can do to add to people's wallets. But for now, it's back down to 0.1566%. And what that means is that you're still getting added to your wallet. You're still getting to participate in the worldwide pool per day, and you get to experience the compound effect. While all of that is happening at 0.1566%, we are going down in circulating supply. So that's actually all happening, adding to your bag while we actually go down in supply. So all of those things are the benefits that the worldwide token brings to you. When we have boom events, with all that's being performed so that you can enjoy this and have all of this passive income, I will add events later where we can do the boom events and you can add even more because the percentage will go up. It won't happen all the time, but when it happens, and you guys will enjoy that. So you get all these great advantages at being a part of this token. And then on top of that, we will also go out and buy different assets, the main one being Bitcoin, and then offer them up as worldwide events that you will be able to go to. And because you're a holder, you'll get to claim Bitcoin. And there's nobody else doing anything like this. So this is the greatest project that's ever been created, in my opinion. With what we have, it gives you all of those benefits. Plus, you get to enjoy having Bitcoin being added to your wallet. And everyone knows that Bitcoin is the most important crypto. It's what started this all. It's what is going to be the biggest part of everyone's future in some time to come. In my opinion, 5 years from now, Bitcoin will be at $1 million. So every Bitcoin that you can get, every bit of Bitcoin that you can get is extremely important. in my opinion. So with what we have to offer with the worldwide token and also now being able to give you Bitcoin, I think it's very enticing for people. So that's what we're offering.
Yeah, I think that's really a great mechanism, and you guys have a strong tokenomics because for the people who don't know what a rebase is, I would like to tell them that a rebase is like adjusting the number of tokens you own in a cryptocurrency to maintain a stable value. I think it's done automatically and helps keep the value of your tokens more consistent over time, especially in projects with changing token supply. And if we talk about worldwide tokens, you guys have really a strong rebasing mechanism, and the tokenomics is designed because I believe that selling a token can affect a rebasing mechanism. So the total supply of tokens can change based on the token's price and market conditions. So when you sell tokens, you decrease the number of tokens in your possession. So if the token then undergoes a rebase, your reduced tokens holdings will be adjusted accordingly, potentially resulting in a different number of tokens in your wallet after the rebase. So I think that is why it's important to be aware of the tokenomics. But um, uh, if I need to make an opinion about worldwide token, I have seen the tokenomics. Their tokenomics is really strong, and I think it's a great token that great mechanism that you guys have implemented. So I appreciate it. And let's get to some other questions I had. Okay, now let's talk about the vaporizer you guys have. Can you precisely tell us how does it work and what mechanism are in place to ensure that unclaimed tokens are effectively integrated into it?
Unclaimed tokens, are you talking about from the worldwide pool every day?
Yeah, absolutely. From the worldwide pool. And one more thing, I would like to ask you that in the case of unclaimed tokens that is integrated into Magma Vaporizer, do you have a mechanism in place to ensure that these tokens are indeed unclaimed by their rightful owners? Because there might be confusion for some investors or some rightful owners. And how is the decision made to include them in the vaporization process?
Well, what we have is the worldwide pool is a 24-hour event every day. So when you go in to claim your share of that day's worldwide pool, it comes to an end after 24 hours. And then the next day starts. And then you claim from that day the next day. Whatever you did not claim from the 24 hours that you missed, those are gone. You don't get to claim from them the next day. They're not still there for you. They're set aside, and by the end of the week, every single day that goes by, and people that did not claim, and that happens over and over again, by the end of the week, there's going to be a number of tokens that were not claimed. All of those get vaporized, which is another added burning mechanism that we have. And remember, I spoke about how we have it set up so that we have these burning mechanisms all over the place to ensure that the supply never gets out of control. That's another one. And as you can imagine, at the end of the week, by in this worldwide pool of world that is not claimed, that can get substantial at the end of the week. It could also be nothing. I mean, if 100% of people claim every single day, then there would be nothing, right? But that's why we have other ways to burn, including automatically in the middle of the transaction. Every transaction, there's going to be in the new contract because we're going to move to a V2 in just a couple of days here, but every single transaction that goes on the buy side and the sell side is going to be 1.5% burned of every transaction. And that's going to be automatic without anything being done. But then you have this worldwide pool people are claiming from every single day. If they don't claim, it's only 24 hours. I mean, you get the opportunity to claim the next day from the next day's pool, But that day that you didn't claim, it's gone. We're not keeping track for you. It's whatever's in there is going to be burned. That's it. And so you have 24 hours of every single day to claim. If you don't claim, then it's gone. And it's really that simple. And at the end of the week is when we will do the vaporization. And that will happen automatically.
Okay, now I understand. If someone doesn't claim, it will be added to the vaporization pool. So, will there be any, or is there any notification system that people might set uh, those notifications that they can get that some people needed to be reminded that they need to claim these tokens or it will be vaporized?
No, we don't have a a reminder of sorts is what you're asking. That's up to you. I mean, we've got the technology now with everyone and their smartphones to be able to add to their calendar different notifications to give yourself a reminder, but we wouldn't be able to send out reminders to everybody. I mean, we do in our Discord do the best that we can to remind people about their responsibility. So there's that. But as far as something just going out like an email or an indicator, we don't have that. No.
Okay, I understand that. And how does the governance work within your worldwide token ecosystem? Do you guys take some community feedback or any voting system that people can submit votes or submit proposals about changing the tokenomics a little bit or adjusting this vaporization or adjusting the rebasing or anything if they want to do with a worldwide token?
Yeah, so we have in our Discord, we have an ideas channel that people have gone in there and taken advantage of by submitting their ideas for what they think would be a better fit or a better idea for something to happen in the future. And we've looked at those, each and every one of them. Some of them we've actually taken in and implemented. So we do take seriously what people think and what their ideas are. We want people to be interactive like that. And those people, if you were to go into our Discord now, you can go to theworldwidetoken.com and click on the Discord link there so you can get your invitation to go there. And you'd be able to see all the different interactions that we've had with people in the ideas channel, even in the main channel and on the Worldwide Token channel. There's always ideas being thrown about, and we always take them seriously. If they're a good idea, then we will use them. Yes.
Okay, that's impressive. And let's talk about the Vitruvio blockchain. I think it is an exciting aspect of worldwide token. As we had a previous discussion, you mentioned that you guys hold 4 full nodes of Vitruvio blockchain. I think this is a unique aspect of your project. So can you provide more information on the advantages and disadvantages of this integration compared to developing your own blockchain technology from scratch?
Yeah, so the idea for the blockchain is actually stemming from what was going to be the Vulcan blockchain that's now been changed and is going to become the Vitruvio blockchain. Vitruvio is going to be a blockchain concentrating on performance and creators, a very NFT centric blockchain, and it's going to also have a lot of different projects on there that they can count on to bring in revenue as well. The nodes that we own, we actually have 7 of them. So I own 2 personally. Yamap has 1, and then the Worldwide Protocol has 4. That when those nodes from the Vitruvio blockchain, when those produce any kind of revenue, those nodes are going to be up for claim for each and every worldwide holder. It's just another added revenue that we were able to get for everybody, and part of that is because we're depending on taxes to generate revenue for the protocol. But outside of that, we wanted to also have something that brings in revenue as well, and that's just one of the areas that we've done that, right? So one of those was getting the nodes. Those nodes, when the new blockchain is born and alive and is producing revenue, we will be collecting revenue from those nodes, and they will be offered up as revenue for people to claim from their holdings. Like if you're whatever percentage you own on that day's claim for that node's offerings, you will be able to collect that much from there. So those are the nodes, right? And so we also have different aspects that we're looking at in terms of revenue that the company brings in outside of the taxes. We have a marijuana producing company, meaning they have farms that they grow marijuana. It's legal in 24 states in the United States now, and it will be in all 50 states at some point. But just in the 24 states that it's legal, it's producing revenue in upwards of $25 billion a year in the United States alone, with what this company is able to produce, and then our share of what we will own. That's going to bring in additional revenue that we'll be able to then go out and use to buy Bitcoin and things like this. And then when we give back to people, aside from the nodes, when the nodes when they produce income that we will offer up, it will be in Vitruvio coins that we put up for people to claim from, the Vitruvio coin. When we share revenue in other aspects, like from the marijuana farms, when we get that, we will convert it into Bitcoin and then offer it up as Bitcoin, so that people can be able to claim Bitcoin from that share. Revenue and asset sharing is what we are. So every time we bring in a new asset that we are that we are making money off of, that means that you're making money off of it. And then there's another aspect of that marijuana company that we're going to use to produce another project that we're going to be a part of as well, that we will get a percentage of as well. And then when that happens, we will offer that up as well in terms of Bitcoin for people to be able to claim from. So every time we have something that we bring on that will be producing revenue, we will offer that up to our people because we're asset and revenue sharing protocol.
Yeah, I think integrating or incorporating a marijuana company into the mix is a commendable strategy for ensuring the sustainability of the business while also providing incentives to individuals. Now I understand that why you guys don't have any team tokens, because you guys are also trying to integrate real life businesses into it, and eventually it will benefit the worldwide token. So it's a great initiative. Okay, and a couple more questions from my side, and then we can get some audience questions. I can see some people raising the hand. Okay, can you tell us if you guys have any upcoming developments or partnerships on the horizon that you would like to share with our community about?
Yeah, so what we have now is, go ahead, Max, you can tell them.
Okay, cool. So, well, Adam, I love this little segment because it's just coming up hot off the press. So, in fact, you know, we've what we're doing today, you know, what we do generally going on YouTube with Daniel, what we do on a daily basis, tweeting and sharing and marketing is sort of a vertical expansion, right? Growing the users, growing user acquisition, and increasing people's awareness of protocol. But what is important also to do during these times, especially in a bear market, is to grow horizontally. And what I mean by that is to get more taps open. You know, a reference to tap is a good one. Like if you have one tap open, it can bring you only so much water, right? But if you have multiple taps open, well, then you can generate more water. The same situation with us. So we have currently the taxes, right? Buy, sell, transfer, which generates revenue. We have the full nodes, which we've spoken about. We have the marijuana acquisition, that we've spoken about. We have a lot of things going on. But on top of that, we're building horizontally in terms of development, and tools is what I would like to point you towards. We're building tools, and these tools are none other than very useful tools for community management, for cryptocurrency management, for communities and other. Imagine the circumstance, Adam, where Mars Calls tomorrow decides to create their own token, right? So Mars Calls decides to create their own token and reward all the community and the faithful thousands of members that you guys have. Well, in fact, you will need to airdrop all of you guys. You're very familiar with doing giveaways and that. Sometimes you give away 10 winners, 5 winners, 15 winners. It depends, right? In this instance, you would want to airdrop to everybody. So what do? Well, you send out a Google form. You get everybody to fill in their wallet address and handle of Telegram, and you airdrop them. You download that file and you airdrop them their corresponding token. But how is the question? Because you wouldn't be doing all 5,000 members manually, right? No. Actually, you would be downloading that file, that Google form, into a CSV format file, which has the wallet address and the number of tokens you want to airdrop them automatically. And you would be uploading that file to our new tool, our new multi-sender. That's right. So we're building one of the tools that we're building, which will be live within the next week or so, is a multi-sender. You upload this CSV file with wallet addresses, you input the amount of tokens you edited that you want per wallet, and with one transaction, you're able to airdrop all of your community. All of them, all thousands of them, okay? And when you do this, well, obviously, like with every other tool and service on this planet, you pay a fee. Usually, you pay a fee in the native token of the blockchain in question. In our case, on our multi-sender, you'll be paying in the currency of World. Yes, you'll be paying in World, adding more utility to the Worldwide Protocol token. And of course, there's only one of two places when World is used it goes. Either the World pool, and it's the same thing here, or vaporized. So another deflationary mechanic, another way to reduce the total supply. That is what is building, and it's not any multi-sender. It's actually a multi-sender for multi-blockchains, over 24 blockchains, all EVM compatible, including Vitruvium. So that's not all. But tomorrow, you did your token, and you're like, okay, I've done my token, but now Adam is like, okay, but I want to do an NFT protocol. Okay, well, you create your NFT protocol with your profile picture, Adam. And you change it up a little bit, you know, you got some cool action going with your profile picture there, right? And you decide you want to airdrop this NFT. Well, the same way I just told you you could drop your token, you could do it with the NFT multi-sender, which is going to be the second tool which we're going to be proposing. Again, on multiple blockchains. Again, with World as the currency of choice. And then a couple of weeks goes by, and you're like, man, I remember these really two cool dudes, Daniel and Yamap. Man, I like them. And you're like, I want to hit them up again. I want to talk to them. I like this worldwide token community. I've made some passive income with it. I want to give out my token to their community, you know. And so what do? Well, in fact, you can take the contract address of the worldwide token, input it in BSC scan, and find the holders, right? But you can't download that information. What you would do is you would go to our third tool, which is called and it would read the contract address on any blockchain of that protocol in question, in this case, World, and download for you a CSV file with the holder list and token amounts. And you can go ahead and edit it, and, well, you can airdrop the worldwide token community. and tell them, hey, Yamap, hey, Daniel, I just love you guys, and I thought I'd give a little bit to the cause and to your community. And I'm sending over here is the transaction hash of the airdrop I done through your multi-sender, through your snapshot tool of the holders you got. And you go ahead and you send it over just from the comfort of your computer in the matter of a couple of minutes and with just a really small number of clicks. Okay, so that's what we're are building right now. All this within the next couple of days is slowly coming to fruition. The designs are in, and we're validating them. And of course, like all of our development work, it has to be responsive, i.e., it needs to be adaptable on multiple devices, including PCs, Macs, your iPads, your Androids, and your iPhones, and other. Okay, so a responsive website sort of doesn't. You need to consider always the user interface, that it is a nice environment for them to use these apps, whether it's on phone, whether it's on computers. So that's a responsive website, and that's where it takes the most of the time. So that's what stage we're at with that, talking about developments. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's a really impressive mechanism and the strategy you guys are implementing. It seems foolish. Okay, let's take some community questions as we have a few minutes left for this AMA. So before we get to some audience questions, is there anything that we have not covered that you would like to tell our community about?
Well, I mean, we could go on for hours, with Daniel, to be honest. We go every single day, and you need to listen to us to be aware of everything going on. And since we last spoke at him, I believe you didn't, there's some things you've learned probably personally yourself. So, to be honest, you just need to join our Discord. You need to join our socials, our Discord mainly, where most of our community is, to stay up to date with all the announcements that's happening. Okay. With the worldwide token. That's your best bet. And join the YouTube, of course, Daniel's and YouTube streams. Let me share the link in the chat.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I really love these kind of AMAs where the team member like you guys, like Yimap and Daniel, you guys know what you guys are doing. You guys have the specific domain knowledge, expertise, and everything is properly planned as it should be. So it's great that you guys are doing it. And let's take some community questions. Okay, we have a lot of people are raising their hand. So let's take some questions. Who was the first one to raise his or her hand? Okay, let's take a question. Aisha, you are unmuted.
Yeah, thanks, Black Adam. Okay, is there a minimum number of world tokens that users must hold to be eligible for claiming rewards from the world pool and Vitruvio reward pool?
No, Aisha. So you can claim your rebases with any amount of tokens you got. By the way, you have a beautiful name. I just thought I should say that. Yeah, you can claim all you want. Rebases, you can claim from the world pool. There's no barrier to entry. The worldwide events, that's a particular sort of other animal. So in that instance, it's adaptable per event. And so you look at the event in question and you can see, but generally speaking, it's $1 in world nominal fee for the events, for example, a Bitcoin event. And that is the utility of the worldwide token until the multi-sender comes up, and that permits, and that gets to get vaporized. Okay. Voila.
All right. And could you share more details about the specific types of events hosted on the Worldwide Events tab and type of prizes that participants can expect?
Sorry, just 1 second, Aisha. Adam, I think Daniel disconnected. Could you get him back on the
Yeah,
speakers?
I can see Daniel now. Daniel,
Thank you.
you're unmuted again.
Aisha, would you mind
Yeah.
asking your question again, please? Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Aisha. Thank you for the question for about before. Before I get to that answer, your question was about is there an amount that you need to hold for to claim from the worldwide pool? You don't have to own any specific amount. You can own one world, and whatever that percentage is to the worldwide token circulating supply, that's the amount that you would claim from the worldwide pool. So you don't have to, as long as you have one, right? But I think your question is more towards the worldwide events, and then also you just asked about the worldwide events and its nodes for Vitruvio. And yes, they're gonna be incentives that you're talking about. That's what I think you're asking about is okay. So what are one of the most important things that I want to stress is that our goal when it comes to the worldwide events is that we want to give a Bitcoin event every day of the week, meaning 7 days a week. Let's just say that it's $3,000 worth of Bitcoin because that's what my goal is, right? $3,000 worth of Bitcoin given in worldwide events every single day. Well, the first day you just have to be an owner, and then the second day you gotta own at least 10 world. Then the third day you gotta own at least 25 world. Then the fourth day you gotta own at least 50 world. Then the fifth day you have to own at least 100 world, and then the sixth day you have to own at least 150 or 200 world, and then the seventh day you have to own 300 world or more. Right? That's along the lines of how we're going to do it. Yes, we are going to have incentives so that in order for you to be able to participate in every single Bitcoin claim, and also, like you pointed out, the nodes for day one, because there's going to be 4 days of nodes, right? There's 4 nodes. There'll be 4 days of claims. So the first day will be open to everybody. The second day, you'll have to own a certain amount. The third day, a certain amount. And then the fourth day, a certain amount. But so, yes, to answer your question, there will be incentives built into it.
awesome. I understand now. Thank you. Thank you so much for answering.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Aisha. Now let's take some other questions. Okay, who do we have? A lot of people are raising their hands, so sometimes it's hard. Okay, we have Zara. Zara, you can ask your question.
Okay, thanks for giving me opportunity, Black Adam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Okay, my question is, how does the World Pool tab calculate the daily percentage of taxes distributed to token holder, and how can user verify these calculations?
Say the question one more time. Just want to make sure that I understand you.
Can you please repeat your question, Zara?
Okay, how does the World Pool tab calculate the daily percentage of taxes distributed to token holder, and how can user verify these calculations?
Okay, very good. So what happens is once a day, I think it's at 0 100 hours, 100 hours, and I could be wrong about that, Max. You can correct me, but I think it's either at 100 hours UTC or 100 hours UTC. A snapshot is taken of all the holders. That snapshot is good for the next 24 hours, right? So whatever the amount is that you hold during that snapshot, you will be able to claim that amount for the next day's worldwide pool. And you can verify that by the amount that you hold and calculating that in relation to the circulating supply. So if you own at the time that the snapshot was taken 0.5%, then in the next day's worldwide pool, when you're claiming, you should be getting 0.5% of that claim, of whatever's in there to begin with. Not what's in there at the time that you're claiming, but what was in there to begin with. So if there's 100 to begin with, and you're claiming, and there's only 25 left in there, you're still claiming from 100, not from 25. You understand? You're claiming from 100. because that's what the beginning of the amount was. That's how much you're claiming from, not from what was in there when you went in there. So if you go in there and there's 15 left or 75 left or 20 left, you're not claiming from that amount. You're claiming from what was in there to begin with.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks for answering me. Best of luck for your project.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sarah. Now let's unmute some other people. We have Tolga. Tolga, you're allowed to speak.
Hey man, thank you. My question actually, if I missed, sorry about that. You guys seem to read the text from 15 to 5. Was it only for trade competition period, or it is now around 5? Or if it is 5, is there any risk that you increase it again to an upper level? Thank you.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry, Toy. Would you mind repeating that one?
Yeah, you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I see you guys have reducted the sale tax from 50 to 5 in the trade competition period, if I'm not wrong. It is still 5, or you increased it again, more than 5.
Right. So the tax originally is 20% all around. What does that mean? That means buy and sell includes 20%. So currently it's 4.08% on the buy side, 15.92% on the sell side. But we're moving to V2, where it'll be what it's supposed to be. Technical error, mathematical error, it doesn't permit us to, in fact, it doesn't permit us, in fact, to go back. Okay, so because it's hard coded in the smart contract. So when we go to V2 in the next week or so, we'll be able to have the original amount that we're supposed to have. That's 10% on the buy and 10% on the sell. So in fact, there's actually tax arbitrage right now. You can buy at 4.08%, right? Listen to this, and sell at 10% on V2. Right? Instead of selling now at 16. Okay? So there's 6% gain there, and on 6% gain from buying 10% on V2. So 12% in total you can gain if you buy now and sell on V2 in terms of profit. So there you go. And thank you for your question, Tolga. Adam, we have just a couple minutes. We can probably take another one question, maximum two. We have to be at another AMA in just a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. No worries. We can wrap things up, but I think I should take one more question, because there are a lot of people are raising hand, and they might be curious to get their questions answered. So we have Sophia. Sophia, you can ask your question.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so my question is that is the event that a user claims their share of taxes from the world pool, what criteria determine the amount they receive, and how frequently can they make these claims? Did you get it?
To claim the world pool claim, Sophia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hold a token for 24 hours, and in fact, you're eligible to claim. So it will read with a snapshot the amount you're supposed to claim from the world pool, and the next day you can claim from there. You'll have your own individual timer, and you'll be able to claim from there directly. So that is every 24 hours. There's no barrier to entry. You just own the worldwide token. That's all you need. Own the worldwide token. So you can go to our website, click buy. We'll send you over to Bog Finance, and you trade BNB for World and get in. Voila.
Okay, thank you so much for answering me, and best of luck. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you so
I
much.
love how many
Yeah.
ladies there are here in this community. There's a lot of women asking questions about the worldwide token, which makes me very happy. I like that. Usually it's all
Yeah.
men, and this is like all women here. This is wonderful.
It's
Yeah,
about Adam. They like Adam's voice. Adam is a good host, and they trying to get Adam here. I told
I
Adam to
thought it
be
was
careful.
because I was here, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's take one last question as you guys need to jump to another AMA. Okay, so we have Rory. Rory, you're unmuted. You can ask your question and be the last question, man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I read on your white paper about the permanent affiliation system, which is discussed as a method for user to create referrals. So I want to know what technical framework ensures the accurate tracking and verification of these referrals.
Which reference was that, Rory? What reference?
I think he's talking about the referral system you guys have.
Oh, referral
For,
system. Gotcha.
yeah, referral.
Right. So, in fact, we have a small announcement about that. So, the referral system is very easy. If you've used MetaMask before, you go to the home page, the worldwidetoken.com. You click on the DApp. Claim World is where the DApp is located. You click there, and you scroll down if your wallet's connected to generate referral link. And by clicking generate referral link, in fact, you have access to your own referral link, which you can send everywhere, okay? And you can send it, tweet about it, comment about it, etc., etc., etc. And when you do, you get 0.25% of every referral buy. But we're modifying it and we're making it 0.5% of every buy. Every referred buy will get in perpetuity. That means every buy which comes through your link, if that wallet of, for example, Adam buys and you send Rory Adam link, well, every time Adam will buy Worldwide Token, it doesn't matter with what link anymore, as long as he uses that same wallet, well, you will get 0.5% in perpetuity, okay? Forever, on any DEX, Box Finance, 1inch, PooCoin, all of them, all right? We really have to go. Adam, thank you for having us. Thank you, Rory, for your question. It was lovely. It was nice to hear your voice again, Adam. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for being in here. We can do another AMA for when you guys are free. This has been really a great presentation, and thank you so much, UMAP and Daniel.
With pleasure. Always with pleasure. Have a blessed day, everybody. Do check out the worldwidetoken.com. Daniel on his YouTube later, perhaps today, if you're lucky, or really soon, the next time he goes live, we'll be doing a 250 world giveaway. All right? And that's also a way for you guys to get in if you would like to join us and test the platform before you FOMO in really hard. You know.
Yeah, and that will be today. I will be on live in a couple of hours.
There you go. So go on YouTube and search for Daniel Prado Worldwide. Daniel Prado Worldwide, and you will find him. Or you go to the worldwidetoken.com and click the YouTube link, and it brings you directly to Daniel's channel. Thank you for having us, Adam. It was lovely. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Okay, community members, as we approach the end of this AMA session, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all the listeners who joined us today. Your participation and engagement have been truly invaluable. We hope that this session has provided you with a comprehensive understanding of the Worldwide Token project and its various aspects. It was our pleasure to have Daniel and Max named as UMAP in here. And remember, the journey does not end here. To stay updated on the latest developments and news regarding Worldwide Token, make sure to follow their official channels and join their community. And as Daniel mentioned, they guys are doing giveaways live on their YouTube channel. He's gonna go live on his own YouTube channel. He will be giving away $250. So I think for those of you who want to get some prizes, you guys should stay updated on their latest developments, and you guys can find all the socials in the main chat. They are pinned in the main chat. So once again, thank you everyone. It was one of our favorite AMA. We do these AMAs only for educational purposes. It's a it's an important point that we are here to give you services to bridge the gap between investors and projects, and it is only for educational purposes. It is not a financial advice. Always do your own research because safety is as simple as ABC. Always be careful. Until next time, take care and goodbye.